Recorded
I've
live.
consented.
You consent to be consent.
Recorded live.
Welcome back. Oh, you want to do the
Ooh.
intro this time?
Thanks.
No, bro.
You owe
I
me a
don't want to
soda.
do the intro.
What do you mean you don't want to do the intro?
I don't want to do it.
Why
That's
not?
your job. Do your job, man.
But you could do it too.
No, I don't want to. I don't care anymore. Do it.
All
Listen, way back in the day, episode like 3 of Shoe Shit, you just took it from me. And ever since then, I've said, you know what? Fine. Take it. Live your life.
All right.
You've been doing it well.
Welcome back. This is episode 49 of the Don't Think Too Hard podcast. The podcast brought to you by Andre, Johnny, Patrick, and myself, Machi. We wish you an amazing day. We hope you're having a
Merry
great
Christmas.
day. It's not Christmas. Ignore Andre for that statement. But pay attention to him for the rest of the podcast because Andre's going to have so many insightful things to talk about today.
Ooh.
Am I?
Yeah, I don't know.
Depends on what our topics are. You know?
Yeah, so before we continue the episode, make sure to like, follow us, subscribe, tell all your friends about us, follow us on all social media platforms, and thank you in advance for listening. We hope that you're going to enjoy this episode as much as we are going to be enjoying the art of recording it.
The art of conversation.
So-
It's a subtle thing.
Art of War.
What do you guys want to talk about today?
Yo, there's so much shit going on in the world right now. There's
Like
the
what?
Let's pick
Euros.
one.
So, Andre, you said that you really didn't want to watch the Euros, or you don't care for the Euros. Care to elaborate?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I have no skin in the game. So footy's been like off for me. Like I've been like keeping up and I've been watching games here and there.
Yeah,
I watched that Germany Portugal game. That was
a fun game. That was a good game.
nice game.
It's funny.
But yeah, no, I just don't really have any investments in it, which is kind of nice actually. I think that made me, when I started watching and realized like I actually don't give like two shits who wins any of these games. I was like, oh, I can actually kind of enjoy this more than I thought I would.
And you just watch the quality of football rather than the.
Yeah, man, I just
Lack
enjoy
of
it.
discussion.
I see all
From
these
the
players
England
I've never
squad.
heard of before. I'm like, oh damn, he's actually pretty good, or this guy's actually pretty good. Oh, he's a surprise, and it's just fun, kind of seeing things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No stress, bro.
You guys feel like? Well, I can't speak on behalf of me because I don't think I feel this. Maybe not yet, but do you guys feel like your investment since like leaving the sport, right? Like actually playing the sport, like since we are no longer playing it, do you guys feel like your investment in everything soccer outside of actually playing it has also died down significantly?
We mean like buying cleats?
Probably.
Not really buying cleats, but more so, like for example,
Such an oddly specific thing.
No, because I was, until last year, I was ingrained in the habit of buying cleats every summer.
Every
Even if I
season,
wasn't
yeah.
playing, before spring, I would buy cleats.
but yeah, I'm not even
Just
talking about
for-
that. I'm talking about like just watching the sport. Like for example, I remember there were times where I'd be playing at, like, for example, I'd be doing keep ups at the local field, right? Like doing my own little thing. And like I would be kicked off the field because there'd be a game. Right. And I would be genuinely interested in watching that game. Now it's like I don't give a shit.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
you're
never
different.
interested.
I would
in,
never
I
say
was
and watch
Really?
a game. That's crazy.
But- or like-
The
or
only
like-
time I ever watch games is if I was early to my own game and then there's a game on before mine. Only time I'd watch.
Or like
Or if
what
I'm
about
watching my
watching
sister
what
play.
about what about like watching footy, like random teams play? Because like
locally?
no, like professionally.
Oh,
Like, do you guys find? I remember maybe not so much now. Well, now I've been forcing myself to do it. But talk to me 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Like I was any game that was on TV. It could be Belgium League. I would be watching it.
I got too much shit to do, bro. I ain't got time to be just sitting watching footy all day, man.
But is that just
then I
because
gotta
you're so
understand
busy?
the culture and the playing style, and I don't get why players are like the mindset. I have to like be invested in it to understand how it works and why it works. But if I just see a random game, nah. Like if I just like before I became a Milan fan, if you just told me to watch Serie A, that's a random game like Roma versus Sassuolo, I'll get bored. and that'll probably turn me off from watching any other Serie A teams, and I'll probably never become a Milan fan. But because I'm a Milan fan, I'm like, okay, let me see and try to understand why they play this style. And now I have more respect to the rest of the league. But now, if to any other league, like I love Ajax and the Dutch league and whatever, I'm never going to watch a game. And I'll probably never be interested to watch a game because I don't care about any players from that league. Bro.
Fair enough.
Oh,
maybe I'm sick. I'm just busy, bro. I can't be like there's times where I'm missing Arsenal games, and like it's just because I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I ain't got time to be watching footy all the time. Be like that Portugal Germany game is the only game I've watched like beginning to end all the way through.
It was actually a good game. Bro. That was actually a really good game.
So it was actually a good one that I got to like sit and watch. I saw a little bit of England trash. Saw France play
Hungary.
Czech. Was it Hungary?
Hungary.
Yeah, Hungary. Trash. So all those games are garbage. But
I
only saw like 30-ish minutes of them. So.
It's remember we talked about Turkey. No, Spain and Turkey didn't play. You mean Spain and Poland?
Yeah. No, the first game.
Spain and Sweden.
Yo, that game was dead. And I was tired. That's when I realized that I might actually be disliking the key components of football.
This is
I dislike watching.
Didn't we talk about this? Like we talked about this with the comparison of different leagues, and so I have a few issues with international football. If you really think about it, kind of sucks, especially in major tournaments, and especially like the reason why I feel like the World Cup and previous Euros and Copa America and those international massive trophies, especially the World Cup, is because I felt the thing that made the World Cup so hyped was that they all followed a theme. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like when you think of 2010 South Africa, it had a theme, right?
What's the theme?
It had like a African tradition theme. It had like if you close your eyes and think of 2010 South Africa, you remember specific colors, you remember sounds, you remember like venue and the whole theme of the tournament. Remember Rio, Brazil, all the colors, the mascots, the noise, the chants. Then you go back to like Germany and they had their own theme. You go back
to Rio. I don't remember any of this shit, bro. I just remember the color yellow. They both had yellow, right?
Well, no. South Africa was more orange. But
they had like the vuvuzelas and things.
That I remember.
But like
vuvuzelas.
But so and like I think that's what made the fact that the previous international tournaments were held at a specific venue, and like they all followed the certain theme and stuff. It kind of distracted you from the actual on pitch performance, because I'm watching the Euros now, and this Euros more so than any other Euros doesn't have a theme at all. This genuinely feels like every game is a competitive international friendly, because the teams are traveling.
Like, yeah, it's literally like freaking club football, bro. But
it's the European
national
qualifiers,
teams.
the championships.
But with the championship, and it's like it's just boring. There's no atmosphere in the stadiums, and teams like when teams. So I'm going to get into this, but my whole point was to just like dive into how these teams are playing to not lose. They are doing everything in their power to just not concede. And it's so if you look at a game,
Portugal did that too. They failed miserably.
Right
no, Portugal did that too, but they failed miserably.
Yeah, they failed, but it's awful. It's if you look at every single stat sheet for the games, I think I can maybe think of 3 games where possession stats weren't 80 to 20. Yeah, 75 to 25. Bro. And it's just
I have no idea, bro.
And I don't know, it's just boring. And I feel like the atmosphere and the themes of these previous international tournaments kind of distracted us from the on-field entertainment. But you remove all that and you just see how garbage.
You know what it is?
footy is when
It's,
you're playing, when there's elimination at stake. And it's just,
it's because it's on TSN. I'm gonna be honest.
you think
Because
so?
those
I don't
sports
think it
analysts,
matters,
have
man.
you no because pregame is
You
But
know,
yo,
like Steve Caldwell, bro.
I'm not
Yeah,
even
like
talking.
Steve
I'm not even
Caldwell,
talking
bro.
about like. I'm not even talking about like the TV presentation of it.
No, but you're talking about the atmosphere and the environment, right?
Yeah,
Every game that I've watched, there's never been like, oh, the game is in Denmark. Okay, pregame. Okay, do we have any reporters in Denmark? Let's see what the culture or what football is like in Denmark. Let's see how that is reflected in the culture of the team and how the style is played. Let's see the history between the two national teams in this home ground or whatever it is. There's no history, there's no fascination, or there's no mystery that's built up around like, oh, so
there's no storylines.
yeah, there's no story. It's just, hey, here's the two teams. Here's what I think. Here's the game. Here's what I think after the game. Now let's go to a different game in a different country, in a different city with a different history. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're just going to watch and you're just going to like it. And
Yeah.
boom.
We're gonna tell you. We're gonna dumb it down for the most casual football fan to try to understand the game. It's like, look at Cristiano Ronaldo's shot. This was a bad shot because he missed the net. Like, I don't give a shit.
Y'all are watching the breakdowns and the
No, but I'm just
like
I'm giving.
analyses.
I don't watch them, but I'm giving you an example of why. Like, they do it to cater to the fan who hasn't watched a game of footy since 2014 World Cup.
I also
don't
look at it like I'm just interested to see other people's opinions, but like just the vibe. I can tell it's not candid conversation. I can tell they're reading a teleprompter. So the whole conversation is scripted. There's nothing genuine. So I don't go into the match feeling like a human being.
That's why I watch watch-alongs, bro. I don't watch those. Whenever I'm on the game, I have watch-alongs on. B.
But then if I just jump into the game, I don't feel ready. Like I need to warm up my emotions. So I'm like, okay, this is.
But do you jot that down just to the American sports analysts? Because
not just American.
I think I've watched Bullet because I don't have. This goes off record. I didn't purchase anything to be able to watch these games legally. So when I watch streams from who knows where to who knows what. I've watched for one of the Poland games. I think it was against Slovakia. I watched it in Polish with Polish commentators, and it was just as bad. So I don't think it's just American sports analysts.
Okay, maybe I was wrong saying TSN, but I think like just the way the tournament's been presented.
Yes.
Like over even the build up towards the tournament, and then just the way the vibe, like when you're on Twitter and they're during the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, everyone, like people would tweet from Brazil, or you see a viral picture or post go up and like, oh, this is like how fans are.
Yeah.
This is a difference. I don't know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. There were times where I forgot, like there were times where when Italy played Turkey last Friday or 2 Fridays ago, I said I woke up that day forgetting, and like it was I think it was 9 or 12 the start time, and then my buddy sent me a message regarding the game. I'm like, oh shit, there's Euro started today. Before it was I woke up and I was like, yo, Euros are starting next week. Like I'm amped. I didn't have that.
No,
I have that, bro, man. I was amped for
I haven't had that
E3,
for like 2
I was being a nerd. I was being a nerd instead, B. I couldn't deal, bro. I don't know, man. I don't care. Listen, I saw Thierry Henry tear up the stage, I'm like, this man's my favorite player. And from that moment on, I've been following France. I waited for them to win a trophy. They won the World Cup, and from that moment on, I no longer give a shit. I
He's
saw
like, I
the
fulfilled
team.
my obligations.
That's what it is. So I waited 15 or
Yo, to be
however
fair,
long it was to
I think
win
that's
a trophy,
I think
and they did. So
I think that's very true because my interest in hockey significantly died down when the Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup.
yeah,
As I'm
So-
still waiting on the Leafs, but like everything, my love for hockey was all driven based on Ovechkin and his success. And now that he's won it, it's like the only thing you do is win it again.
if
He's
exactly
won everything.
If
What's new?
listen, if you're waiting on the Leafs at this point, you better
You're gonna
hope
be a
your
fan till
your
you die.
no. You better hope your kid knows how to talk to ghosts and he can tell you the story like after you're gone, bro. Because that's how
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like even the way I'm talking about it right now, bro. I'm trying to be interesting for podcast purposes, but like I just don't care. that
you just
much,
don't give
bro.
a shit, eh? And that's okay.
Like I mean, there's good games playing, and like there's some good football, and I see like a lot of good things happening, bro. But I don't know. That's all it is, bro. I'm like, yeah, you're good. You're supposed to be good. Like, good job being good, I guess. I don't know.
Like you're supposed to be the best. You're supposed to be one of the best 11 players in your respective country. Like
Exactly, bro. So I don't know. Except for friggin' Tomato is garbage and
oh,
garbage,
yo, you know what it
garbage.
is? The
Holy
thing is, I
fuck,
don't even
bro.
think he was that bad. I think like after the Davies incident, he just
Oh. Yeah.
like I
Stuff
think
of
Davies.
nightmares.
I think Davies just genuinely ruined this kid's career because he wasn't this
Yeah,
bad. He wasn't
Because
this
it was
bad.
only after that goal, people were like, you know, Davies might win a future Ballon d'Or. So Semedo is the reason for
Yeah.
why Davies was put on a pedestal like that.
Yeah.
So
honestly, bro.
And bro,
fucking-
he was good prior to that. Like Semedo was good prior to that. And like
Yeah.
after that, it was Semedo shit, and then this guy just
And-
never recovered.
it's the fact that Davies is Canadian. Who else do we know that just sauces up a European player on the big stage like that? We don't know. I can't name you.
Doesn't
Atiba
exist, man.
Hutchinson. I don't know.
What's his
fact
name?
that
Junior
he's
Hoylett,
Canadian.
bro. You
Yeah,
forget
bro.
about Junior Hoylett, bro?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh my god!
So
But
the
yeah,
fact that-
nah.
It's like, yo, you
Mm.
got sauced by a Canadian guy. I don't even know what that country is. And then
Yo, you live
Yeah.
here, bro. Don't disrespect.
no,
our
but like
country, bro.
if you were
Oh,
talking,
you're
to,
saying
like,
that's what
someone
they're
abroad.
saying.
yeah, it's like I don't know what that is. What do they live in igloos? You got sauced by this guy. What are you skating to? I don't know.
Yeah,
There's too
man.
much
I don't
banter
know,
for
bro.
one person to survive on.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I guess the interesting story is if France or Germany or Portugal are gonna make it out. Who knows? None
Yeah.
of them can make it out. Hungary can make it out at this point. But
I don't
after
think it's-
that, I guess.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I genuinely want to see the Czech Republic win the Euros.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, like the year Greece won, that was fun.
Yeah,
That's fun. I
That'd
was
be
just
cool.
like, oh damn. That's what it is.
but then I wouldn't care immediately after they win. I would just be like, "Oh, nice,
Yeah.
okay."
I'd
and
scroll
then
through
I'll
Twitter a
just-
little bit. I think I'd scroll to see what the Twitterverse is saying, bro. And it's like, yeah, that's wild. And then yeah, move on with my life, bro. I don't know, man. I tried really hard, but I don't. I don't care, man. I got stuff to do, you know. Like I'm trying to be a podcaster here, bro. Trying to be a content creator out here, bro. It takes a lot of time out of my day. I'm trying to take care of my dog, you know, go on long walks, be outside in the summertime, bro. And then I have to sit down and watch these friggin' mans run around for fucking 90 minutes. Me, I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
like
So-
they really think they're gonna take 6 hours of your time to watch all 3 games, and it's like,
Back to back
sorry,
to
sir,
back.
but
And no
you are
disrespect. And no
unfortunately
disrespect.
mistaken.
And no disrespect, but yeah, I'm not trying to watch North Macedonia versus who did they play the other day?
Austria.
Doesn't matter, bro.
Austria.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
I just don't want like
Yeah. Who are you? Sorry.
You know what I
Which
think
part
it
of
was
Europe are you
actually
from?
kind of? It's like when like COVID hit and then they canceled sports and then I had to find shit to do. And then I realized it was like, oh, I can do stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you learn that you can live without something and then it tries to come back. And then I'm just like, I don't need you anymore, bro. Like I can enjoy you if I want, but like I don't crave it, bro.
that sounds
So,
like
I don't know.
relationship advice.
All I know is I miss playing.
Anyways,
Like,
bro,
just
anything
recreation.
more exciting happen, bro? More exciting on your weekends? Did you guys have blessed us weekends? Do something fun, do something great, do something grand. Come on, man. Something had to have happened to be more exciting than Ronaldo running however far he ran to tap in a goal. Okay. There has to be something more exciting than this.
I am sorry to
Uh,
disappoint you, sir. Bro,
You don't want to talk
I
about
live-
Bale? What about Bale and his alien theory, bro?
so we thought, oh, we're talking about aliens. This guy, this guy missed the penalty. He's like, yo, it's a UFO, bro. That's why he brought it up. Low-key.
Oh my god! See, because you can see Bale's not even interested in the Euros, bro. He's playing
he's
great,
tired of
but
it.
he's just not interested still.
Has he scored?
guy's
Because I don't
like-
think he scored.
Nah,
Bro.
but he's assisted. He had a nasty assist for Ramsey's goal in the first game, and then they lost today. But
This guy's
Against
talking
Italy,
about doing
but still.
research, bro. You should be doing recovery. That's the wrong R, bro. What's
it
wrong
says
with you?
research. I should be running and fucking practice, not researching aliens. But he's out here, man. That's what I'm saying. He's honestly like, bro. Honestly, I was working on my forehand on that penalty, bro. I was trying to get 300 meters on the golf course. Oh my god! But honestly, yeah. So there's not much. Like that's how you know that it's just. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I've been doing.
You know what I realize?
I can't.
I realize I don't even like I used to occasionally enjoy shopping. And then yesterday, I went to Winners
Oh, tell me
and
about it,
at
bro.
Trinity Mall, bro. And I
Tell
see
me
this
about
lineup.
it. Tell me
And this
about
lady
it,
in a
bro.
high visibility vest came up to me and said, yeah, this is the lineup. And the wait time is an hour and a half.
Tell me about
So
it, bro.
I looked at her and then I looked at everybody else and I was like,
Tell me about it.
so you waited an hour and a half in this line. And they're like, yeah. For what? Clothes.
Yeah.
I guess I just
Yeah.
don't need them anymore. I don't want
Yeah.
them. I don't.
Yeah. Trust me. Yesterday I tried to too, bro. Didn't lineups everywhere. Yo, I'm telling you, there's on Queen Street, there's a bunch of shops, right? But they're freaking street shops, bro. So all these lineups out the door, and there's just down the whole block, there's just people standing on the sidewalk waiting in various lines to get in this place. I walked in, I was like, you're telling me there's a line to get into Marshalls, bro?
Bro,
To Marshalls?
Marshalls?
Marshalls, bro? I'm
Hold
just
on.
trying to get some $20 joggers, bro, and you're gonna be and you want me to wait 40
Bro.
minutes in a line?
I'm here looking for a cocktail shaker at Winners. You're telling me if I wait an
You started
hour and
making
a half
cocktails?
in this line? No, it's for my dad for Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
You're telling me if I wait an hour and a half in this line for this thing I think is in
Is
your
in there.
store and it's
think
not
it's
in
in-
there, and I go to Winners and I lose, what does that tell me about your company right now? I could have ordered this
You're gonna be called
and
losers.
been okay, but I wanted to waste my time, and now you don't have my things because shipments, right? That's no.
No, I think I think it's this exact reason why physical stores are gonna come to an end. They have to.
I don't know about anytime
Eventually,
soon, bro. When
dude,
they're
not anytime soon. I'm
when
saying
they're all open, like full open, and they can let more than 10 people in at a time, I think they'll be fine.
We'll see.
I think they'll be fine, bro.
If
Because
they
people
ever
just go
close
to the mall
chapters-
to waste time, bro.
I think I'll cry real man tears.
if
Just
what?
order off
probably the only time-
chapters.com, B.
Nah, I will literally drive to the empty lot where they defaced the entire storefront, sit on the sidewalk with a paper bag and a bottle of liquor and drink my sorrows away. Because that's
Or better yet,
that's a
how about
sad
you this?
thing.
You go to where chapters used to be, you sit in front of chapters, pull out your phone, order it online, tell them to deliver it there. So it still feels like you bought it from the store. That's what you gotta do, bro.
Yo, that'd actually be hilarious, but then depressing at the same time because it's like I gotta wait 2 weeks here.
No,
That's crazy.
Yo, at this
How-
rate, when
how long
drone
does it-
shipping comes, bro, you're waiting like
Bro,
20
I
minutes.
saw a
at most.
commercial with that. I think was it Domino's where they're having those self-driving cars? I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Tesla
I don't know.
delivery.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm ready.
But
for
you're not in the
some-
car. What does it matter?
No, it's just like, did you bake this? Who put it in here?
Obviously, the pizza man put it in there.
But
and
I
sent
don't
it on
know
his way.
because usually
Wait,
there's
does
a
that
human-
mean we have to get up, walk all the way out of our driveway, go pick it up out this car?
and bro, take this in. Do you pay delivery charges? Because usually you're paying the person. So does that mean it just goes? It's just gas money and that's it.
I
All I'm saying is this is why this has to work, because no regular jobs are gonna need humans anymore. Okay.
they're
Actually, no. To be honest,
they're
I watched
replacing.
it.
I forget what airline they're replacing. They're replacing the
pilots?
what flight attendants.
Oh,
It's the
with
pilot.
robots?
What?
Flight attendants. It's like this giant mechanical box that travels up and down the aisle,
oh,
right?
nah.
And it hangs from the roof. And if like so, the way it works is no longer will you buy a ticket with meals included. And you know, every airplane comes with a TV, so you could, for example, put in whatever you want to put in, and they'll
Whoa,
have
rich man. Not every airplane has a TV in it, Mr.
Only
Rich.
airplanes
No, no, no,
with
no, I'm
5-hour
saying-
flights or longer.
yeah, I don't know, bigger planes. I don't know, bigger
Yeah.
planes. And like the idea is that you purchase it via your little screen in front of your TV. And this thing then comes like down the aisle, stops wherever you're sitting, and it's like a little like elevator just pops out and then like presents your
Gives
food
you
and
your
you
stuff.
yeah, and then you could take it, put it on your tray, and then eat it.
So you're saying I could casually walk to the washroom without having to friggin' awkwardly squeeze past fucking a woman carrying a big ass friggin' container thing, and then I
Yeah.
have to be like, oh, sorry about this.
But I don't know how big this thing is because it's got
But
to
you said it's
travel.
from the roof, so I can duck.
Well, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
wanna
yeah. You
duck on
can
a
duck.
plane.
That's the thing. You don't want to touch the floors.
I didn't. Why am I touching? Do you know what ducking
Listen, bro.
is?
No, like
After
you're
watching-
army crawling.
After watching,
Why do I
iRobot,
need an army?
Oh no,
car,
no.
bro?
Terminator.
So here's my
I'm
other
very
thing.
apprehensive to AI technology
Me too.
or any
But
kind of robotics.
me too. I agree. I like things hand done. What if my question is okay, this thing might work, but who's gonna refill it? And what if there's a problem with your food? Who are you
Like,
gonna
you
complain
gotta-
to?
You have to talk to
No
IT.
one. You complain to the AI, it smacks the shit out you and says, "Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up."
and it just
That's what
zaps
happens,
it.
It just
bro.
fries your food.
It
It's like, oh, you don't
disintegrates
want
you.
it? Okay. Throws it out the plane window.
It opens up your plane window
Yeah,
while
that's
plane is in
exactly
motion,
what
and
happens.
then
You can go out with the food, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, honestly though,
Need
I
oxygen,
literally
fool.
I just finished watching an anime, literally where AI is like, listen, the humans made us to help them, but now we're smarter than them, so might as well murder them all. That was their their justification, and that's what's gonna happen.
you guys
bro.
have you guys ever
My
watched
phone
Love?
already knows more shit than I do, bro. What's
Fair enough.
next?
What have you guys ever watched Love, Death, Robots?
Nah, bro.
Oh,
I see
yo,
shit.
there was I forget what it was. Shit, I don't know what company it was, so I don't know how much credit you'll give me for telling this. But I read something where a company designed two AIs, right? And the idea was that the AIs needed to problem solve. So it was like one AI was doing one thing and another AI had to counter do it. And they needed to find a way to manipulate, like learning off each simulation. And dude, and by I think they ended up doing a stupid number of simulations. I don't even remember what the number was. There was too many numbers for me to remember if it was in the millions, whatever amount of simulations it did. Tell me how at this one ridiculous number, these AIs stopped what they were doing and formulated a language.
That was Facebook.
Was that Facebook?
it was like either Facebook or like a subsidiary. I remember hearing that
There was
story. And I
was
like,
something where two AIs needed to. The idea was to study two AIs pushed to their limits,
yeah.
and these AIs stopped what they were doing and
Create
started
a language.
communicating in an
And they couldn't decode
unknown,
it.
in an unknown language
Yeah.
that they
And
created.
then they pulled the plug. They were like, I watched Transformers enough time to know the end game behind this.
Doesn't
Bro.
matter, bro. It's coming whether we like it or not. We just gotta hope they do it right, B. Because
I don't want it, bro. Just leave me.
No,
Doesn't matter what you want, dog.
Fly off to
whatever,
Mars and
whatever
just let me
AI.
be.
Listen, whatever AI thing we need to install a mega emergency stop.
you think
Or-
that AIs aren't
It's an
smart enough
ultra
to shut that
EMP.
shit down. when
All
it
I'm
gets to that
saying,
point?
or you know what, have EMP grenades in every household.
No, this is what you do. This is what you do. You have you have an algorithm implanted into every AI robot along with an EMP grenade. And once the AI robot reaches self-consciousness, it detonates. Once it reaches a
the
point where it's
point-
like, huh.
But the point is to get AI to self-consciousness.
No. We don't
What's
need
the
that.
point?
That's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. Like, I
Honestly,
hear
bro, I
these
don't know why they
scientists talk
can't
about
just
it.
leave it. They just need to leave it at showing me the ads I want. And then leave AIs there, bro.
Like,
No,
no,
'cause you know
might
what
like
it is.
this.
Hey, listen, AI. If you really think the evolution of AI comes from sheer human laziness,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, bro, let me just chop trees in peace. Let me be a lumberjack. Why you
It's
gotta-
gonna come down to just people being lazy and needing more efficient things, and then those AIs that are gonna be created off those things are just gonna get more and more advanced.
Yes, just like I said, and then they're gonna get to the point where they start doing all of the work that humans do. Humans are gonna get lazy and complacent, and then AI is gonna be like, "Yo, why are we doing all this work while you lazy asses are just sitting there?" And then we're all gonna get murdered.
Bro, we're all gonna starve to death because all the jobs are gonna be taken by these robots, so they won't have to kill us. They'll say, "Oh yeah, they're dying anyways because they're jobless."
Yeah,
No, but if
Or-
we get to the point where AIs could use algorithms and 3D print food, then we won't need.
I don't
Jobs.
want 3D printed food, though, bro. I want to cook. I don't want no plastic warm
want-
microwave air
I-
fried
You
shit.
yeah, the new
I-
cooking is gonna be learning the proper calculation. to
Listen,
type
man.
into the
You guys
fucking
gonna
printer,
simulate some fried chicken.
I
and
want
like,
to
bro, it
slice
tastes like
a
watermelon.
Yeah, I want to murder
That'd be fire,
a chicken
though, bro.
and eat a chicken.
Yo, what if
Yeah.
you could get broccoli
That tastes
with
like
all the
peaches?
health benefits and just tastes like cheesecake, B? You
Nah.
wouldn't try some. You wouldn't try
I'll
some.
throw up.
Oh, I
I'll
would try. No, I don't think my brain would explode. Seriously.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd be able to
I wouldn't be able
comprehend
to
that.
accept it.
Yeah, that's
Like, this is not supposed to be sweet and chewy and creamy. This is supposed to be crunch.
No, bro, it's
I'm
not
supposed
gonna
to
be
feel
creamy. It's not
crunch.
gonna have the same consistency, just the taste.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
the
it's not
problem.
gonna
So if
work.
I'm
It's not gonna
crunching,
do it.
I'm not supposed to feel crunch. Cheesecake. No, it's crunch. Hearty vegetables. Okay.
I don't know,
I
bro.
can
I'm
agree
just
with that.
saying it would be mad easy to save all of the meat on the planet because we're running out of meat.
technically.
That's why.
are
you know,
they
that's
doing
what
that
the
already?
big vegan. Yeah, that's what the big,
big
vegan,
vegan
movement
pushes?
started because we have
Yeah.
no meat, bro. We don't have enough to feed the world, so they're like, "Nah, bro, meat's bad, yo. Be vegan, be vegan." And that's where Beyond Meat's coming from. It's literally Beyond Meat. Like all that stuff is I'm literally testing it. Like, let's see if this works. If people just accept this, so we can just stop doing meat.
And then sooner or later, it is 3D printed burgers and French fries, which is
At
actually
this point, bro-
just paper shreddings, deep
No,
fried.
it's gonna come down to a point where it's no longer actual food. It's gonna
just
come down.
seasoned
Bro.
air, bro.
It's gonna come. No, it's gonna come down to just pills. Some protein pills or protein
Oh
or
yeah, yo, you know those things from Dragon Ball, those fucking capsule things?
yeah.
You can
those-
just throw it in. There's like a full spread of shit, and there's just a full picnic out there. You just go, poof, full.
All those
picnic.
Anbu military rations, those pellets that you eat. He's like, oh, this is all your essentials, bro. I always thought about that.
I was
what-
thinking more along the lines of Willy Wonka, where the guy chews a piece of gum and then he feels the entire 6-course meal,
oh,
and then she turns
that would
into a
kill me.
blueberry.
I'll just die. if I tasted chicken and waffles with maple syrup and then lasagna, my taste buds would commit suicide.
What kind of courses of meal do you eat, bro? What are you
like,
talking?
okay, you have
You said
maple
a
syrup.
6-course meal. That means
Yeah.
it's the natural progression of a
Yeah.
one sitting. Your
Yeah.
meal has 6 courses.
Yes.
Yeah.
which
So you
means
go from
it's
chicken
bread.
to waffles.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you would get.
Chill
You sat down
lasagna.
at a restaurant and said,
Yeah,
"Give me
yeah.
6 courses." You'd expect chicken and then
Yeah.
waffles. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, continue then.
And then lasagna, and then my tongue would commit suicide
So-
and choke
so-
me to death.
6-course meal is genuinely bread with butter, soup, a salad or a light dish,
I don't know how
Waffles.
people do that, bro. I'm
your
already full
main
now.
your main meal,
waffles,
Chicken and
dessert.
waffles.
dessert, and then
waffles and chicken.
like a coffee or something.
Maple syrup and cheesecake on waffles, and then coffee.
You know,
with
I just
maple
put everything
syrup
on
in
one
it.
plate. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yo,
and then you just die. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it's gonna come to a point where stimulation is gonna be too much.
you know what I want to try really one day? I want to try and just make a full meal, like mashed potatoes, chicken, like greens, and put it in a blender, blend it, and just see what it would taste like.
Why did I know exactly where you're going with
I
that?
just want to see
Literally?
what it would
the
taste like.
second- the second-
People do
the
it,
se-
right?
The second you said, you know what I want to try one day? I want to take. I was like, this guy's putting it all in a blender.
bro?
This guy's
The
all put it.
moment
In.
you put that shit to your lips, your esophagus will literally close. It was like, I refuse. Whatever you're doing right now, I'm not doing it. So it's either we die or you put the drink down.
I'm pretty sure people do that though, bro.
Your-
People
your
have to
body-
You
that, I
don't do
think.
that.
Your body will turn into an AI intelligence and just shut itself down.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I didn't know we were killing ourselves, but I'll do it on my own terms. Thank you.
Yo,
Not
you know
gonna-
how we have such issues with trying to figure out the brain because we're using the brain to figure out the brain.
Yes.
It's like trying to explain itself. But if we make AIs that get smart enough and then they can figure out all the secrets of the brain, but then they don't tell
our
us
brain
those
made the
secrets.
AI.
Yeah, but the way AI work is they're self-learning.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we make the beginning and then they learn themselves basically. Like one of the methods they're trying to do is literally remap the brain into a robot, which is like next to impossible.
Stupid. It's not. I don't care. If it's
No, that
impossible.
is safer than what the normal thing is. Haven't I said the story about how they make AI that just makes paper and then
Oh,
it
bro.
eventually consumes the universe to find all the carbon molecules in order to
Bro.
make paper?
But what you're saying, like you remap the brain, right? But our
Yeah.
brain is like soft tissue. So if you map it with like some alloy that can run I don't know what those charges to your brains are more
Yeah.
frequently without frying,
Yeah.
that's a super brain. I don't
Doesn't have to
want
sleep.
Megamind.
Doesn't have
Doesn't
to
need-
sleep, doesn't have to eat, doesn't need to
Need
even
oxygen.
study, bro. And like when you know how we have to read books and like talk to each other to learn,
don't
you can just
need
like put
that.
in chips. You can literally just upload Google
can-
and then it just knows everything that's
Just
on
download-
Google.
Is
then-
basically a
and then
Game
just
Boy.
keep what? What's a game?
Well, that's a very smart Game Boy, but
A
yes,
very good Game Boy. You just put a game chip in. He's like, I want to play this program. Boop.
Yeah.
Now you're all the Avengers and every character in Super Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Because why? Why not?
But the problem is, do we have enough data centers that can hold enough data to have all these mass amounts of information in?
Yeah.
I watched The Matrix. I'm pretty sure you can download Kung Fu in 2 minutes. And now he's Bruce Lee and whatever other Kung Fu legends there are in history.
Jackie Chan.
That guy.
Jackie Chan.
Jet Li.
Bro,
I don't
did
know
you
if
guys
any of
watch
them
that
do
that.
Boston
Broccoli.
Dynamics video where those robots were dancing. They actually had robots dancing, and it was
Did you s-
legitimate dancing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's robots that dance.
No. Like they were doing 2 steps and like waves and things, and it was choreography.
Bro,
and-
I saw
And they
a
learned it on their
robot
own?
full on stripping, like on a pole, did the moves, spun around, everything. Okay. So I'm letting you know these robots are mad sophisticated. And people always say this. They always say,
dude.
yeah, but that's way down the line. That's way it's so
Nah,
far, not
bro.
in our lifetime. Do you guys know how technology works?
Yeah.
This happens.
And-
It's exponential growth until
It's
you hit
astronomical.
one invention. There's like one invention that's like they call it like I don't know what the name is, but it's basically opens up the door. They're like once they figure that one thing out, they immediately solve a whole bunch of problems. So it
And it
goes
does
from
this.
like
Yeah,
it
it
goes
does-
from like
it-
this to that.
And then it does this, but then this line, this projection, right? If you narrow it down, it goes back to looking like this.
Eventually,
And then you find that other one, and,
yeah.
and then it goes back to
Yeah.
a
Because
slow
we're actually
projection.
in like a slow period right now. Someone,
Yeah.
one of my profs told me like there's like the chip, like in a nano chip or whatever. They basically running out of space. Like they can only fit a certain amount of whatever goes in chips. I'm not a
Storage,
technician, man.
I guess.
Right to
Yeah.
store whatever they need for it to work. But if they can figure out a way to make that data transfer more efficient instead of and they
Oh, is that
so they
why
can
they're
make
trying to do
chips
quantum
smaller and
computing?
smaller and smaller. Yeah, well, quantum computing is a whole other ball
Different
game,
ball
bro.
game.
It's a whole something else, bro. But yeah, so like once they figure that out, it's gonna open the doors to so much, bro. Because
But
I'm
do
playing
we
this
even wanna
PlayStation
open
5.
those doors?
Listen, bro. I'm playing this PlayStation 5, dog. Okay. I played Ratchet and Clank. Listen, I went through a portal and in 0.007 seconds, there was just a whole new friggin' world.
No
there. No loading at all.
That's
And
a
I
joke,
witnessed it just
bro.
come on. Okay. And this is old technology. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Listen,
the
I used to have
scariest
to sit my ass down for like 2 to 3 minutes watching the friggin' bar just go
Yo, it's that remember
after
Sonic
I open the
Heroes?
door.
Do you remember Sonic Heroes where every time you loaded a new mission, it would go black and you just
Mhm.
see the Sonic logo in the corner spin and spin and spin until it loaded
Bro.
the next. Dude,
Do you guys remember saving the game in Pokemon?
oh yeah.
It'd be like actual minutes. Just
Oh
to
yeah.
save 2
You had
megabytes.
to press option, you had to press start, go down to save, and it'd be like overwrite data, yes, saving. And then you say another option, and then you have to save it one more time. And then we didn't as kids, we didn't do this once. This was minimum 2 or 3
And
times, just in
a
case.
2 or 3 times every friggin' 7 minutes, bro. As soon as I walked through a new door, I was
So,
like,
oh,
we
this
gotta
is
save
mine.
it.
Gotta save
Yeah.
And
Now-
we told
now-
you no loading
now-
screens.
Oh, now I was playing Ghost of Tsushima,
Yeah.
and the power in my house went out.
Mhm.
And I don't know if this was the child in me. First thing that came out of my mind was fuck, I didn't save.
Yeah.
Little did I know this shit
Yeah.
auto saved everything.
Everything.
When the power came back on, I was in the mid mission in the exact same spot where my power came cut out.
Yeah, that's
Like
yeah,
mid
bro.
mission, all my progress was saved and stuff.
Saved. It's right there.
It's like, bro, the grass, the fucking wind in the grass was in the same
Same
position.
position.
I was like, that's what I mean. Oh, you play the original Xbox, the PlayStation 2 back in the day. Your power went out. You prayed to God. You at least had like a save
Yeah.
at least 10 minutes before your power, because if you
Yeah.
saved at the start of your session and you played for an hour, GG. I was playing
Yeah.
remember this one? Video games at one point didn't have saves. I was watching a Twitch streamer and she was playing this very old Hercules game that I was playing before. She
Mhm.
died. And tell me this woman got genuinely upset when she realized she had to start from the beginning.
I would too, bro.
I would too. What the heck?
I would.
Do you
too.
guys
No,
remember
listen,
that as
listen.
kids though?
No,
But it's
listen,
like-
I do. I would get mad. I played this game called Near Automata, bro. Listen, the first sequence is like 2 hours long, and there's no checkpoints throughout the whole entire thing. So you make it to the end boss of the opening sequence and die, and you have to start from the friggin' beginning. And I
Oh, yeah.
died once, and I almost never touched it again. I swear to God, bro.
Oh,
I was
like, dude, there was
I was like, what is this, man?
this Hercules game that I'm talking about. I played it, and it was like one of those where it was short enough where you could beat the game in one sitting. It was an old
Yeah.
PC game. It was like if you really sat down, you could maybe finish it in maybe 3 hours. You know,
Yeah.
2.5, 3 hours. Like back then, that was a long time because back then, if you played video games for an hour plus, you were considered a no life. That's just how it was. So
Honestly, now it's kind of a long time too, bro. Mans get busy, dog.
I'm just saying, like there are people who play video games for
I know,
hours and
bro.
hours.
I wish that was me.
I'm just saying, like, so when you would get past the first 3 missions and then get stuck on a boss and die, you didn't get this chance to restart at that boss. You have to go through all over, still not know, because there was no walkthrough, there was no YouTube. You have to go through everything knowing you have no idea how to beat this boss.
Yeah.
And then you got to go back and fight him.
Yeah.
And you got your ass handed to you again and again until you figure it out. And guess what? You beat him. You do it. You feel amped. The 4th mission, you find an even harder boss. Good luck.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, bro. And like from my experience, like playing like the Souls games and shit, bro. Like I'm telling you, like for the most part, when you overcome shit like that, it's happy. But like sometimes you're just stuck on something so long. Like when you finally beat it, you're just like, fucking bullshit, bro. That's like the reaction you have, bro. You're not even happy, you're just mad still. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it, man. But they have a whole genre like that. They call it roguelikes be like these things called like there's a game called like Hades, and there's another one for PlayStation 5 called like Returnal, where you basically your goal is to beat the whole game in like one like playthrough, but every time you die you start from the beginning of the game and then you go. But the difference between those old games and this is like as you progress, you start slowly like learning things, you gain like more like abilities, you get better and all that stuff. So eventually you get to a point
there was a game,
right?
I think it was for the PlayStation 3. It was way back when. And I played the demo of it. And the idea was, it was the same idea where if you died, you restarted from the beginning. But let's say you progress 3 levels and you unlock a sword, armor, or whatever, weapon, armor. If you died, you keep it when you restart the game.
Yeah.
To make your progress. So it was like that. It was like that. I forget what game it was. It was for the PlayStation 3, and I remember playing the demo of it. I don't remember exactly what game it was, but yeah, that's a kind of cool concept. If the game's not long enough and you could, charge $15 for a game like that for like a 3-hour playthrough, if you're really committed to it, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, bro. But
I don't know, man.
Anyways, I don't know how we got all the way here. All we know is fucking 3D printed food, AIs, death, destruction.
You guys ever watch Love, Death, Robots?
No, man. I've been getting like people keep trying to tell me
I've been preaching. Yeah, I need you guys to watch it. It's literally
telling me. Sean's telling me. Everyone wants to tell me watch the show, bro.
I can't even finish Attack on Titan.
I even read it.
You expect me to finish anything else, bro?
I'm currently rewatching One Piece, so I'm getting there.
Rewatching?
Yeah, I rewatched it. I'm currently on episode 180. I'm currently on episode 180, so we'll get there. I'm really reason being is I saw TikToks of the new One Piece episodes. Speaking of animes.
TikTok. One Piece animes.
I kind of realized that Boruto is not really following the manga in the anime because the newest episode was fucking wicked. Just an FYI.
Still not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I'm still not gonna watch it.
I
believe you though.
It's a crazy fight. It's a crazy fight. It's one of the, but yo, look, it's another crazy fight. It's another crazy fight. And the people fighting aren't Boruto. It's not Sarada. It's not whoever it's
Naruto.
Is Naruto and Sasuke. so
they have to bring it all the way back to get some
love back, right? I think that's what it is. I don't know.
I don't tell you, bro. I'm still not gonna watch it. Sounds great though. I believe you. I was watching at the beginning, out of love for the Shippuden. I was watching Boruto at the beginning. I watched it all the way up until when Naruto and Sasuke teamed up and fought that Momoshiki dude. I was like, yo, this is fire. And then it immediately went back to what it was doing before. And I'm just like, no. That's like That's like you're in an abusive relationship, bro, and like you get beat up every single day, and then one day you come home and then they have like a whole 6-course meal on it. You got your chicken, your waffles, your lasagna, all spread out on the table, and then it's beautiful. You have fun, you laugh, you drink,
You
you
have
sex,
amazing,
and
you have
great
amazing
night.
intercourse
And then you
after.
wake up that morning and then get smacked across the face. That's what it was, bro.
No, yeah,
And then you go into the fridge, look for the leftover waffles. None.
None.
Oh, that's grounds. You don't touch waffles like that. That's
None.
crazy. And she drank the syrup
Just because
That's-
she was missing those.
just because.
and then what? And then what you do?
she
and
needed
then-
her waffle fix, but she couldn't get
And
it.
then
So
what
she
you
had to
do
get the next
is,
closest thing.
so
B.
you're really sad. So you start going through your phone and looking at old photos and videos
Of
of
you
the
eating the
old,
waffles?
of the old relationship you guys had, right? Like in the Shippuden styled relationship, and you realize, damn, it was so good back then. What the fuck happened?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I thought,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Now I kind of want waffles, but it's too late for that. I need to go to sleep after this. But
I
Oh yeah, it's late.
get up waffles any time of the day. I don't know what you guys talking about. Yeah, all your essentials. Yo,
listen,
yo,
I
maple syrup-
understand. I understand you're good with this waffle and maple syrup thing. You're great with this, but you don't suffer with this thing called obesity that I have. So like, I can't do the same things you do.
You just
in
gotta
your
get
life.
gluten-free waffles, right? And then the maple
And
syrup.
sugar-free
and
syrup.
sugar-free
No,
syrup.
no, no. Maple syrup is actually good for you in moderation because it has zinc.
So not the way
magnesium,
you drink it.
potassium. No,
Not the way
no,
you
I'm not
do
an example. I am the exception because I go through bottles of maple syrup in an unhealthy amount that I don't even want to disclose because I don't even have that kind of information on me right now. But just know that I probably spend about $50 on maple syrup a month, or something close.
That's
to
like
that.
two. That's like 2 bottles a month. B.
No,
No, 3 bottles
Nah.
a month.
That's
three bottles a month.
three. That's still a
3
lot.
bottles a month.
That's still a
Actually,
lot.
it
Of
depends on the
bottles.
type because there's some maple syrups that are like $12, some that get up to 25.
$12.
So it depends on.
There is no such
Depends.
thing as a 12, bro. $12 if you want a liter.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna have to spend $15. And I do it, bro. I get so upset, but I'm like, but I can't say no, so I'm gonna have to hold it.
But yo, and for those listening still, Johnny, he doesn't put his maple syrups on just food.
Oh,
He puts this in coffee,
yeah.
in
Oatmeal.
his oatmeal. To
Sorry,
be
I swear
fair,
one time we
I
went
cook with
drinking,
it.
bro, and you put fucking maple syrup in your drink, B.
I think I did. I think I remember. I feel like I did that, but I don't know where. But I know I did because I was curious, and I wanted to sweeten it because it tasted super, super strong and bitter. So I was like, this should do the
Okay.
trick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And I think I feel like I would have finished it because it's maple syrup.
yeah, I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did.
Honestly, it's crack. Like, I think I might have an addictive personality to things that I like.
Hmm.
So
Mhm. That's why you took
guys-
that break from drinking that you said you were never going to drink again, but then you did anyways. Remember?
oh yeah. We're not gonna talk about that right now. We're not gonna talk about how the fact that I almost regularly drink now.
Oh.
But with it's like a family function, you know. It's like with dinner we have wine or rum or whiskey. No, not so much. Well, we have it sometimes, and I just like, you know, it's
That's
good
fire.
bond.
That's good. That's fire. That's fire. That's great.
all right,
Don't worry, bro.
we can wrap it up.
We'll get together soon, Johnny. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
hopefully
It'll
we
be like
can.
the old days, but you'll
Hopefully
stay
we
awake
could-
this time.
Oh, and not throw up on my couch.
That was a very long time ago. That Johnny has probably died.
He died that night, actually.
Yeah, he actually died. This is the third version.
Third iteration, Johnny.
Yeah.
How do you know you're not an AI, bro? In the third body. How do you know you actually didn't die and they just transferred your consciousness?
Genuinely,
Did
I
you look
have
inside your
no
body?
way of
Knowing that.
rebutting that, other than the fact that I still have flesh memories. So
What?
I don't know how to
What does that
explain
mean?
those things.
What's
Like
a
things
flesh
that-
memory, bro?
Like when you walk by a certain place and you get an
Yeah.
aroma and it triggers a memory, or
Yeah.
something happy, like someone brushes a part
Oh
of your
yes,
body.
yes.
It's like,
yes,
oh,
yes, yes.
This happened
Yes,
before.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's like a
But
flesh
if
memory for me.
if they transferred a perfect copy of your consciousness to another body, you would still have all those.
Would I?
Yeah, because it's unlocking sensations that are stored in your long-term memory. That's how it works. Like how you remember when smells remind you of memories, the smell is triggering you to pick something from your long-term memory and bringing it into your working memory, so you actively remember it.
So to answer your question, I can't for sure tell you who this is speaking right now, other than to say that it's me. But me.
Who's
I don't know how to
Who is you?
I was talking about existential questions.
That's enough, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking too hard.
Thank you so
My
much.
brain
It's not
is
Thank,
time
fried.
for that.
AI, thank you so much for listening. AI or not, we wish you an amazing day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you so
AI
much for
or not.
listening. Remember to follow, like, subscribe, tell all your friends about us. And we'll see you for the same time, same place next week.
Take care of your kids.
For episode 50.
Yes. If you take care of your kids, like this video.
And if you
and
don't,
share this
take care of your
podcast.
kids.
Take care of
Take
your
care
First
of
like
those.
this. No. First like this, and then
yeah,
go
yeah.
do that.
Because we gave you the message to take care of them. So we deserve first credit, and then
Exactly.
take care of your kids.
Thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing day.
This podcast.
We'll be back. Next week is episode 50. So we're super excited about that.
Woo! Celebration.
We should drink.